Outside the Etihad, just seen Man United lose the Manchester derby 3-1. I'm with Dave from Life, the Basic Manual.
That's
Got that title
mate.
right of your channel. What did you make of that today, mate?
Well, we're just too slow, aren't we? I mean, they've got some good players. I mean, that Silva, he's off the dial, isn't he? He's so quick. We're just too slow. Our defence, we couldn't catch them. They play good football. I can hardly talk because I've been screaming and shouting so much. And what's Lukaku doing on the pitch even? The guy's not fast enough, he can't get to the ball, he gets the ball, he loses it. Not good enough, Man United, sorry, not good enough.
So, do you think that was just City better than us on the day, or do you think it's City showing there that they are, I hate saying it, but a class above us?
Well, I wouldn't say a class above us. On the day, Man United will beat anybody. But they're a good team, they play good football, they're fast. It's a good atmosphere in there. I was surprised, I came here when they built this stadium for the Commonwealth Games and it's changed a bit since then, but I like the steepness of the seats. You're right, I'm looking on the pitch and they've created a good atmosphere in there. The fans are loving it. They've just beat Man United. It's a big deal to them.
Hello.
What else can I say? We got beat. We're too slow. Some of our players are good, but they just need to dig in deeper. They've got to be more committed to it. They've got to be faster. We need somebody else in defence, really. Defence, they're just walking through us. Well, through us at speed.
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of the midfield that started, though? Matic, Fellaini, Herrera. It's like, would Pogba have made a difference?
I don't know whether he would. I'm a big fan of Fellaini. I always have been. He runs in there and he just makes a mess, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't really, but he doesn't lose. No, he doesn't lose.
More than that, though, don't you?
But he doesn't lose the ball. He can pass the ball. He doesn't lose possession. He can pass the ball. He messes up the opposition. There was a couple of times in defence where they're attacking 3 times. He's cleared the ball 3 times on the run. No one else is anywhere near it. He knows where the ball's going to go and he's there. I think he's a good player, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a fan.
Outside the Etihad, just seen United lose the Manchester derby 3-1 to Man City. I'm here with Zayan. Mate, what is there anything to be positive about after that?
But the only probably positive to take out that is maybe Lukaku had a good game after a few weeks. Don't know why we didn't put him on earlier. He made a contribution, set up the penalty, and Mata should have started. Where was Pogba? We don't know. Lots of questions.
You think Pogba would have made a big difference today, yeah?
Yeah, you seen him last time in the 3-2 win. He made such a difference. He's one of them players who can switch a ball because there's no one else who can ping a ball.
That's it. I mean, what did you make of those lads who played in midfield today, Matic and Fellaini? Do you like those players?
I think Matic at times is good, but Fellaini was one of our best players because we were trying to defend, but Fellaini won everything and no one else was doing the same.
I mean, the problem is, isn't it, when you've got Fellaini, Matic and Herrera playing in midfield, you've got no one who can play the defence and the attack, like Paul Pogba does, so you feel like he would have made a big difference. What did you make about Alexis not starting the game today?
Yeah, I think it was probably from his knock against Juventus, but he didn't do much anyway, so there's nothing really you can say.
Zion, I can tell you're just as fuming as I am at the moment, mate, but there's no real positives, but where does that leave us going forward this season now? What do you think is the best we can hope for as United fans?
Yeah, I think the best we can hope for is the top 4. We know that we're not going to win the league. We're 12 points behind City, so let's just get to the top 4. Let's get into the top 4 and then see where we are.
I appreciate you speaking to us, mate. Thank you, pal. Outside the Etihad, just seen Manchester United lose the Manchester derby. Barely bad result, 3-1 to Manchester City. I'm here with Kelsu. Mate, was the desire there today?
Nah, not at all. I think it was a tight game at the start, but I think we just lost our rhythm, etc. as we got along. So it came 2-1, then 3-1, etc. So I think we got a bit carried away with the win with Juventus, Bournemouth, etc. So I think we're heavily missing Pogba as well. And Lukaku as well, I don't know with him. He needs to literally sort himself out as well. So yeah, that's it.
So you think we actually missed Lukaku starting the game today? You think you would have started him?
I would say he needs to work on his improvement, first touch. mostly, and he's finishing, etc. We give him 2 years, and he's just wasting chances, etc. So I think we might need a new striker or something. And Pogba as well, we heavily missed it. They showed that in the game as well. Because these teams, they're not good. They just are, pub side, etc. They just came 2010. The City, I really don't like them as well. So yeah, so I need to expose them. My friend's here as well. He's also a City fan.
Hang on, wait. When did he start supporting City?
2010.
2010.
Well, starting out United were good. He didn't like us. Then as soon as City started being good, then he started supporting City.
No City fans. No City fans on the channel. I'm not letting you on. I'm not letting you on. Right. So you mentioned Pogba before, mate. What difference do you reckon Pogba would have made today?
For example, we've seen they beat City 3-2. Pogba scored those 2 goals and also was crucial on how we did it. So I think we missed his presence, etc. in terms of the midfield and also passing the long balls, etc. to Rashford, Martial down the wing. So I think we missed his contribution like the last game. That's what I think mostly. So yeah.
Where does it leave us now going forward, mate? I mean, I'm thinking like what are we aiming for?
Say Mourinho out. I would say probably give him another 2-3 months, etc. to just see how he's going. But if he continues like this, then I think we might need a new manager. And heard Zidane as well is there, and he's also good. As you can see, he made Real Madrid win the treble Champions League 3 times. So I think he's a good candidate to take the job as well. So we just have to give him a bit more time, etc. So we see how we go from here.
Kelsey, mate, appreciate that. No, thank you, my mate. Outside the Etihad, just seen Manchester United lose the Manchester derby 3-1. I'm here with Raul. Raul, you're never going to get a result in a game when you start like that, are you?
No, man. I mean, it's just what we've been used to. I mean, it's happened in every game. I mean, you're just not going to be able to turn it around versus every single team, and it's just painful to watch sometimes, especially when you go down. You want to see them turn it around, but it's going to be hard. I mean, they're a strong team, so.
Do you think it was a case that City were just better than us today, or was there like almost a lack of desire from the United players, or did you feel like they put enough effort in?
I mean, I'm not sure. It just seems like it's a different team week in, week out, and it's like, there's no consistency. I mean, Lingard coming off from a injury and then he starts a game like this. It's just kind of difficult, when you have those teams. We had a good rhythm going on with the starting lineup we've had versus Juventus and the teams before that, Bournemouth, and I just feel like we got to keep that going. So it's painful.
Especially when you're coming up against, I mean, it pains me to say it, but they're a very good City team. Would you say, and I don't want to blow smoke up City's arse too much here, but would you say that they are a level above us at the moment, or do you think they just played better than us today? And if you do think they are a level above, what do we need to do to get to that level?
I mean, it's hard to say. You just see them, and it's just like there's just chemistry amongst them. They have a game plan. They work it. It's just through the whole 90 minutes, they're doing what they have to do. They know what they have to do. And us, it's just like we kick the ball up. You got Romelu Lukaku and Rashford up there all alone. You don't see them having any support. We kick it up. They header the ball, try to get it past the defense, and there's nothing there. So it's just there's no togetherness. I feel like there's no. It's difficult and it's hard to see.
Mate, it's rubbish, but thanks for chatting to us, man.